All right, folks, listen, that's everything that we've got right now, but let's take a few minutes. Chrisley, do we got interaction with the chat board happening?
Oh, we are down due to so many comments at the moment, but you know, I'm refreshing just like you guys are, so bear with us. I did pull a couple questions though. Lazaro Rivero, love the shows, guys. My question is, do you think they'll ever do a reboot of the movie Back to the Future? Thanks, guys. Keep up the great work.
You know, I think it was 2 years ago, AMC participated and had this great re-release of Back to the Future, celebrating one of the anniversaries. I can't remember which anniversary it was, and it was so cool going back to theater and watching Back to the Future on the big screen again. I'm one of those believers, reboot anything. But Back to the Future is one of those now older movies. Damn, I feel old calling it an older movie. Is one of those older movies that I still feel like an awful lot of people have seen the original. I feel like almost everybody has still seen the original of Back to the Future, so I don't know if there's a need yet. But give it another 10 years, I'd be okay with stepping in and trying to retell the story again with modern visual effects and new performers and actors and changing the context a bit. I'd be okay with it, but instead of going back to the 1950s, maybe in 10 years he goes back to the 1980s for when his parents meet up. And once again, like I say about all remakes, if they do it and it sucks, who cares? We still have the brilliant original with Michael J. Fox, so it doesn't really matter. No downside. Anyway, would you be interested in a Back to the Future remake, whether it was done today, tomorrow, or 10 years from now?
Yeah, I think they're going to do one. I think they should wait, though. I mean, they haven't even hit that 2015. You know, we haven't hit 2015 yet, so you got to pass that first. You got to pass that. That way, you can start talking about, oh, this is the future and whatnot. Yeah, I think they will, and it possibly could be good. I don't think it will hit the heights of the original because I just feel like it was like the right time at the right place, you know.
Right.
But I think for a new generation, it might be good. You know, I know some people like those Star Wars prequels. So,
what about you?
Well, I mean, you could go a bunch of different ways. Michael J. Fox can be in the reboot, and it's like a time rift. You know, they'd be like, "Why'd you use a DeLorean?" You know, like a bunch of jokes about the old past. Or we go with the, hey, go back to the '80s, go back to the '90s. Yeah, it's a formula. It's a successful movie that time travel never gets old. I'm sure they could reboot it in a fresh way. So. And
just bring back Christopher Lloyd as Doc. Or his grandfather, I don't know. Okay, one more question.
Okay, Matthew Borst writes, how awesome would Batman versus Superman be if Christopher Nolan wrote the script and then Zack Snyder shot the action? Mind blown.
You know what? I am perfectly comfortable with a David Goyer written script. I mean, David Goyer wrote the Batman films with Nolan anyway, actually, and with Nolan's brother. With Jonathan Nolan as well. I don't think Christopher Nolan is the be-all, end-all when it comes to screenwriters. Don't get me wrong, that's no diss at all. He's amazing. But I'm totally comfortable with that. But you're right. Imagine getting a director like a Christopher Nolan or a Ben Affleck or a Danny Boyle, but then say, I'm handing off the director's chair to Zack Snyder when it comes to all the action sequences. That would be pretty intense. What do you guys think?
I think it's a weird question. I mean, Christopher Nolan's even gone on record as saying he doesn't like comic books. So it's sort of like, I would hope that people are happy, like, hey, enjoy those 3 movies that Christopher Nolan did. Let him make his other films, which I find way more interesting. Inception, Memento. Those are actually the Christopher Nolan movies. Insomnia. Those are the movies I like better than all of his superhero movies. So, I mean, to me, I'd do like, that's a silly question. Let Goyer keep writing his stuff. That's what he's been doing. So,
Dennis?
While I like Zack Snyder and his action sequences, I'd rather see James Cameron do the action sequences. I mean, he's a master at that. So, I think it's a strange question. I mean, they're not going to have Christopher Nolan write the script, but I guess it's a good hypothetical that we can play around with.
All right, folks, well, listen, that does it for us. We've run out of time today. Thank you so much for joining us. Just a reminder, we do this show live, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can join us just by going to our YouTube channel. Well, you already know where it is because you're watching this on our YouTube channel right now. Don't forget to follow AMC Theaters on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. If you want an audio-only version of this episode, make sure you look in the description of this video for links to our iTunes and our Stitcher radio links. And listen, once again, the most important part of our show is absolutely not what we have to say. It's what you have to say. Make sure you jump down to the comment section, leave your thoughts on any or all the topics that we discuss here today. Stay respectful of each other, understanding that everything in film is purely subjective.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.